I'm back with my character that I just, a new one, I just rolled him out. I'm going to go with this. No mods, just Creation Club only. I picked up this sword, great sword, recently. Just from the Creation Club. This is the first time I've looked at it. Let's look at its stats. It is the Blade of the Monarch. Damage 19, weight 117, value 1360. Target takes 30 points of frost damage. And let's see, I can't see over my face. And it looks like maybe probably half of that or so of stamina. But I kind of like this blade because it goes with a Nordic character. You know, resistance to frost, have a frost weapon. Instead of always, you know, the blades that burn. Burning somebody alive is kind of a horrific way to kill them and die anyway. Kind of like using a flamethrower. But of course, I've got fire arrows. But yeah, we're going to try out the Frost Blade of the Monarch. It's a decent looking weapon, I think. Well, I'd have to get rid of my face to look at it fully from first person view. And we're not going to do that, although maybe we could move my face somewhere. But I'm going to like this. Now there's one other thing. I'm on survival mode. Not legendary difficulty. That's just too much of a pain in the ass for the most part. But survival mode. And we are at Mixwater Mill. We got the Blade of the Monarch by going up. We had to read a book at the Candlehearth Hall in Windhelm. Then I went out and actually got my horse from the Creation Club Wild Horses. It's out here, just, you know, on the end of, to the right of Windhelm. And then I had to go to Kronvugger Cave to do the quest to get it. It's basically a cave of spiders. I'd say probably one of the easiest quests to get a weapon. I also picked up on that same quest Fists of Vandagli. Basically, you have some gauntlets that gives you more unarmed attack, 20%, and then 20% more damage with your what? Shield bash or something. I can't read it over my face. But it's all pretty good. But Mixwater Mill, I have no home right now, and that's going to be another quest for me to figure out. Is at the beginning of a brand new game, what's the best house you can get the quickest from the Creation Club? Realistically, for me, I'm not interested in the Ratway or, you know, some vampire lair. Mirror Watch, I know that's free, but it's in the swamp, more for an Argonian or maybe a mage. I don't know. Tundra Homestead, you have to have like $7,000 to get it. And I understand that Hendraheim, the Nordic house, Creation Club, you have to be like level 10 to get to it. So I've played without houses for a long time. I kind of know where to store things. But right now, on survival mode, we can go into the bunkhouse at Mixwater Mill. Now apparently, according to the lady, I just sold her some firewood. Her hands have run off to join the army. We can come in here and sleep in the beds. Let's see what my debuffs are from a survival mode. I'm fatigued. So let's see if we can sleep and get rid of that. Let's just sleep 4 hours and then see what the night's like without rustic weathers anymore. Alright, we'll do health. Maybe one in stamina. I don't want to assign any perks right now. Here we go. Hunger. Potato soup is about the easiest thing you can make on survival mode. All you need is a potato and salt. And yet will restore 380 points of hunger. That's as good as it gets. Well fed. Active effects. I'm rested now. I don't have any debuffs. So Mixwater Mill. Right here. There's no cooking pot that we can use. There's some loot here on the table, a little bit of coin, a little bit of food I guess we could take. Looks like there's a couple of potions, and I might take the healing right there. Are any of these barrels? I guess... Oh, a barrel. Well, carrots. Let me see, speaking of potatoes. Harvest pheasant, might as well do that. Okay, potato. We'll take the potatoes to maybe make some more food. The best and cheapest food. Do I have any meat for the beggars who ask for it? I have ale. Alright. So Mixwater Mill, a good way to get a place to sleep and at least refresh yourself in that regard if you're in the area. Just do some, I don't know if I had cellar firewood before I could use it. I probably should have backed up and see if you could come right into it. But a nice place. I think it's going to be a nice weapon. Quite often I've played my Nord characters as two-handed. The last one was one-handed with Dawn Fang, Dust Fang. And I kind of like the Nordic sword of fire, you know, gives fire damage that you get ultimately with the Hendraheim home. But this is a nice looking blade, I think. Nice slim blade. From what I can tell. Yes. It is operated with, looks like a soul gem. So, we'll probably have to recharge that from time to time. But, the Blade of the Monarch. Probably one of the earliest good weapons you can get. And it does look like a good weapon. Alright. I think I'm going to continue on and maybe figure out about where the house is going to be, or work my way to level 10 so I can get Hendraheim later.